You guys just can't get rid of me at this point. So, let me go post this. For the third time today, the second time my internet went out. And had to go, it took me a little bit of time to fix that, but all right. Well, you guys are witnessing a pretty big meltdown. Um, all right. Well, here we are. We're approaching the summer low. It always seemed likely we would at least visit this area. It is, 20 just below 29K, I believe, is the summer low, 28,754. We're not that far away from it. So, I mean, this is one of those epic meltdowns. Like, we'll remember this thing. It's sort of like this meltdown right here, or this meltdown right here. I mean, this is going to be remembered for sure. It's an epic meltdown. Because this is now 7 weeks in a row. I think it's also been painful too because it's been like a slow bleed, and then it's like you're ripping the band-aid off, right? Like ripping it off. And remember, one of the things we've mentioned is that in 2018 when we fell below the 100-week moving average, we just went straight to the 200-week. I mean, the following week was a 29% drop, which would put us at around 24K. I mean, I know that sounds crazy. It sounds crazy to me too. But if we repeat what 2018 did after falling below the 100-week moving average, I mean, that would be going down to 24K in the event that that repeats. I like to think that we might bounce off of the summer lows, but I don't really know. I mean, it seems. I mean, I'm somewhat convinced, right, that we have a date with destiny at the 200-week moving average. Like, she's calling us. She wants us to meet her there at the 200-week, and I think we have to meet her there. Like, I don't really think there's any way out of it. I think we have to go to the 200-week at some point. Um, We'll see if it happens. I mean, it's all the way down at 22K, but we're also coming up on the summer lows. We are coming up on the summer lows of 28, just below $29,000. 200 weeks below 22K, so it's just below 22. I mean, look, we've been to the 300 week before too, so I'm not going to say it can't happen. We went there back in March of 2021 or March of 2020. That's a 16K, but the 200 week normally after a long bear market, you at least see some type of a bounce, even if it means you have to revisit the 300 week later. Usually, you see some type of a bounce at the 200. I believe we're below MicroStrategy's cost basis, right? I mean, I think their cost basis is 30.7K. I think we're below that now. Quandary says he sold everything 6 weeks ago because of the advice. So glad he did. Listen, like I don't get everything right. I don't pretend to get everything right. I'm not here to get everything right. I'm just trying to here to warn you of the risks. And this is why we put out all these videos the last several months talking about how altcoins were incredibly risky and that this quarter is going to be bearish. So I certainly get things wrong. One of the things I've been getting wrong for a while now is the Bitcoin dominance. I still think it should go up, but it still hasn't budged. So it's about as stubborn as I am. Um, but no, I don't get everything right. But at least listen to the altcoin risk warnings. Altcoins remain high risk, right? Very high risk. They've remained high risk for months now. So my altcoin exposure is extremely low. Okay, I mean I talk about the percentages and whatnot on the private channel, but my altcoin exposure right now is very low. Yeah, the volume's still kind of low. I mean, it still seems like it's efficient selling. I don't see a capitulation yet. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but I mean, I don't, the 200 week moving average is usually where capitulation occurs, or even the 300 week, not the same range we've been in. I still think that the 6K range is the equivalent of the 30K range. Okay, I just think we're five times higher up basically. So I think that if you look at this market, there's a lot of similarities I think between what's going on here and what's going on over here. Okay, so if the floor falls out, below this range, that's clear. I mean, clearly the 200 week moving average is there. I've told you guys Destiny's calling. Maybe you don't want to pick up the phone, but she's calling it, and she wants to meet at the 200 week moving average. I think the only question is are we going to bounce around the summer lows for a while before we go there? I have mixed feelings about it. To be completely honest, I would actually kind of like Bitcoin to bounce around these levels for a while because I don't really see the macroeconomic conditions getting any better in the short term. So I'd rather Bitcoin just play in the sandbox at 30K, between 30 and 40K for a few months, and then if we capitulate, so be it. Uh, if we go to the 200 week now, and the Fed keeps raising rates into a slowing economy. I mean, like you still have to be somewhat defensive. Okay, so the longer we can chill up here, the better. But I will say, I mean, I think there's a high likelihood that we end up going to the 200 week moving average. Nothing set in stone. I've been wrong about many things in my life. Okay, many things. Um, but the 200 week moving average would at least make a lot of it would certainly unlock more buyers. That's okay, so it would unlock more buyers for sure. I imagine going back to 30K is unlocking some buyers. Look, guys, I know you guys have all the questions about the altcoins. The truth is altcoins are just getting wrecked for a while. There's nothing else to say, right? I mean, I told you they were risky many videos in a row, right? They're really risky. Cash is king, Bitcoin heavy. Um, we talked about this on the premium channel 5 months ago. So we've been saying it for weeks, right? Alts are risky. Don't ask me about altcoins because they're all the same thing. It's all the same chart, right? It's all the same chart. They're all risky. They're all likely getting get crushed against Bitcoin. Um, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like I'm not. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't sit here with a straight face and I tell you I think altcoins are going to go on an alt season. There are some people waiting for an alt season. There's no evidence of it occurring. There's literally no evidence that an alt season is going to occur. There's probably some evidence that we'll see some type of an alt bounce, at some point soon, and people might call it an alt season and say, "Did you buy the dip?" But the truth is we're just in a bear market. Alts put in lower lows and lower highs. So that's where we are. Don't ask me about altcoins. Altcoins are going to get you wrecked. I've said that for a long time. I'm going to keep saying it. They're going to get you wrecked. My opinion on all altcoins right now is they're going to get you wrecked. That's my opinion. Do not marry an altcoin in a Bitcoin bear market. And, I think there's some confusion because people say, well, you said all the money is made in the bear market. Yeah, like at the end of it, I mean, down here, not up here, not during the downtrend. That's it's down here, right? Not up, not down this trend. So not in this trend, but theoretically down here. That's where the money's made if we go there. I mean, no guarantees in life, right? Except death and taxes, but money's not made buying altcoin dips in a Bitcoin bear market. It's made at the end of the bear market when we finally level out and the sellers are exhausted. That's where it's made. It's not made when Bitcoin is being efficiently sold off, month after month after month. So, my answer to literally every single altcoin except for stablecoins and only some stablecoins at that is that all altcoins are incredibly risky. They will remain risky. We've warned about this for months. Um, you know, I don't see how we get out of this without the Bitcoin dominance going up at least into the 50s, maybe even the 60s or around 60. I think we need to see that happen. And one way that's probably going to happen is whenever Bitcoin bounces, Bitcoin dominance will go up. People will chase Bitcoin because they've given up on alts. So the dominance, man, if it doesn't happen, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow for sure. But dominance needs to go up, my friends. It needs to go up. It needs to go up a lot. Like at least to 55 or something. Like we need to see the dominance go up a lot. And you can honestly, a lot of times you'll see it go up after Bitcoin gets that bounce. Okay, really before it bounces. I mean, it should be going up now. I don't really know why it's not. Maybe because stablecoin dominance is going up. But we should see Bitcoin bounce the dominance bounce at some point. Nasdaq's getting obliterated still. I mean, it's down. It's not down 30. That's where I said it. I think it might go before we see the bounce. It's currently down around 26, 27%. Yeah, SPY's about to lose 400. Has it gone below it already? Yeah, it already went to 399. You zoom out on the SPY. This is what it looks like. So if we look at major bottoms, I mean the 200 week might provide a glimmer of hope. We've gone below it before too. That's currently sitting at around 346. But you can see, I mean, the 200 week, we held it here. We held it here as well. I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, I'm pretty risk off at the moment. I think cash is king. People make fun of that statement, but it's true. There's not enough volume. No, I don't think there's enough volume. No, I don't think there's enough volume to call it a sustained market cycle bottom. Okay, so there is more volume than there has been, but like I don't think there's enough volume to call it a cycle bottom. No. What do you guys want to do? Are we just gonna sit here and watch the charts deteriorate? Some of the reasons why I like making the streams is so that in like 3 years I can come back and watch them. ETH dominance should go down. I'm telling you guys, I think the Ether Bitcoin pair is going to get wrecked over the next 3 to 4 months. I think the Ether Bitcoin valuation is going to get wrecked. Even if Bitcoin stays the same price, I think Ether's pair against Bitcoin is going to get wrecked. All right, yeah, let's play some chess. I know that how many people are watching? We got 3,000 people here. You know, my dream for this channel is once I get to 1 million subscribers, I'll change it to Into the Chess First, and we'll become one of the biggest chess YouTube channels that exists. So if you want to challenge me, you can on chess.com. It's just my BJ Cowen, BJCOWEN, and we can play. Some people are saying don't play chess. They don't know what they need. These are the same people that are telling you to buy altcoins too, probably. The ones that are saying don't play chess. They don't know. All right. Someone challenge me. All right. I'm playing one of you guys from Canada. I used to be better at chess than I am now. And that has kind of changed a little. Not as good as I used to be. But the times change. And so we must move on. We'll keep an eye on Bitcoin. I mean, it's still a 31K, right? It's not done anything. Has not done anything. Bitcoin dominance still at 41 or 40, almost 42. Okay. I don't know if this works, but let me go here. This has been a fairly eventful day. I mean, Luna's down. Oh my, Luna's down 26%. It's pretty insane, honestly. All right, this person made a mistake because now I can just take back here. So they just lost a piece. So the problem is when you go here, I can take and then just take back. So you got to watch out for that. But like crypto, you live and you learn. Someone says, where's the next bounce? Is it at 28K? I don't know. Based on the corridor, it could go as low as 26.4 and still be technically possible. I don't think Ethereum is an altcoin, but it is very risky right now, and I think it's going to go down against Bitcoin for a while. It is really risky, yes. Going to be some bounces along the way, but I don't think the Ethereum Bitcoin pair gets out of this without some kind of a mess it has to deal with. Unfortunately, right? There's what we want to happen, and there's always what we think will happen. And what we think will happen can often deviate from what we want to happen. Someone says we're going to get a big reversal on CPI release. Maybe. I mean, I think it is supposed to be lower than it was last month, actually. So that might lead to some good news. But we'll see. We'll see where it ends up. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I think I'll go back. You know, I see streamers play chess and talk at the same time. It's actually really hard to do. I have an appreciation for them after doing it in the last bear market. If you're new here, chess in the bear market is how you get through the bear market, believe it or not. It helps you get through it. My chess rating actually recently went through a bear market. I think I went up to like 1740 and then I like dropped all the way down below 1500 for a little bit. It was pretty bad. All right. I should probably just trade the pieces and get the game over with. I mean, I'm up a piece. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. That makes things a little easier. Now, probably should. Yeah, I don't really want to do this, but I don't really feel like I have a choice, so. Bitcoin is at 30.8. Same thing. You guys aren't missing anything. If you're going to challenge me, by the way, let's do 3-minute games. This is too long. 5 minutes is too long. Do 3-minute games. That way we can play more people. That way some of you guys can beat me. All right, well, that doesn't work. Okay. I'll just take it. All right. We'll see if that works. Oh, they resigned. Okay. All right. Steven. All right, we'll play again. Bitcoin's now at 30.6. The Sicilian. A6 or, okay, yeah, D6. Knight F6, yep. I went here to block that. So Stephen McKinnon. I don't really know how good that move is, B6 that they played. I mean, maybe it's okay, but it's probably some better moves than that one. Okay, yeah, I mean, they're going on the attack. Well, this is a good thing. So I need to keep attacking. Keep doing what you're doing. Do I think that ETH 2.0 will have a positive impact on ETH? Not really, no, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. It actually introduces uncertainty into the market, which is not really a good thing, so no. This is the problem that can't take it, but then, well, okay, yeah, I think this works actually, because it's, yeah, I mean, I'm forking the rooks. He can't go here because I take. or I just take with the knight, and the bishop covers that square. So, I mean, I win a pawn, and then I win one of the rooks. Okay, you can do that, I guess, but that doesn't really accomplish anything, I don't think. So I think I will just take that one. I hope. I was hoping they would do that, because the reason why that's not a good move is because now I can take the knight. They don't actually get this piece back without me taking another one. So now I take the knight, they're in check, and I get the bishop. Because I'm putting them in check, they can't move the bishops. Now I get that too. So now you can see I'm up 6 points of material, which is even better. So I just need to make sure I don't like blunder checkmate. So this is an issue because the bishop's covering the square. So if I move this bishop, I need to make sure I cover it. So the way to cover it is to pull the bishop back here so that it blocks them taking that. Okay, so now they're wanting to take that, but I can still just go here and take it, and it still covers that square. So they have to take the bishop back first, and now I can just push the pawn forward, and now I cover the checking square. And yeah, here, I'll just move it up and keep them from, pull that in there. So should be easy to finish this one off. Okay, good game. All right, let's take a break. Let's go check in on the markets. If you think it's sad I'm playing chess, I would say it's sadder that there's 2,000 people watching me play chess. All right, where are we? Bitcoin's at 30.6. I mean, I imagine the RSI has got to be getting pretty low. Yeah, I think altcoins are risky, guys. I'm not going to answer any more questions on altcoins. They're risky. I'm not going to go tell you to buy altcoins when I think they're just going to go down over the next few months. And no altcoin discussion. I told you they are risky. They're risky. Bitcoin's in a bear market. Altcoins don't do well. Yeah, the daily RSI is getting pretty low. Let's go look at it on the weekly. So weekly is still not technically oversold. We're at 34. Historic bottoms have occurred closer to 28, 29, maybe 27. Monthly RSI probably is still at around 48. We need to see that at least probably down to 43, 44. It's actually down to 47 now, so wake me if it gets to 43. It's not there yet. So Bitcoin's now, just below 31,000. Does anyone else want to challenge me? Oh, wow, there's a lot of challenges here. Let's take the first one. I didn't realize there was that many challenges. Dylan underscore 123321. The game's going to auto abort in 11 seconds if you don't make a move. All right, no game with Dylan. Auto abort because they did not make a move. All right, Felix. We'll play Felix. Here we go. Look at this. Look at their profile picture. It looks like a chart. All right. We'll see if they want to double up my pawns. do not. Bitcoin's now at 30.8. Yeah, I know some of the stable coins aren't doing so well. I'll just remind you, this is not the time to be knee deep in altcoins. Okay? This is not the time. You just got to keep your head down, play chess, have a cash position, and wait. Um, I imagine Ether's at just below 23. Bitcoin dominance is still extremely stubborn. So, hmm. Someone just says El Salvador just bought another 500 Bitcoin. Is that true? Can someone verify? Did El Salvador just buy another 500? It's really hard to play chess and talk. I just feel like I'm going to miss something. I think the first thing to do is take that. And then to go here. Now it pins the knight. So the knight can't move without losing the rook. But the knight has to move, otherwise the pawn takes it. You could take the knight, but I'll just take it back with the queen, and you still have the same issue you have to deal with. The same issue. Oh, look at that's actually a good move. Okay, I didn't see that one. That's a good move. All right, so here, what should I do? I am tempted, honestly, to just play it down with a rook and a bishop, and just give it to them. But probably not. Probably shouldn't do that, honestly. Maybe I'll just go here. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, here I have to bring this out so that I don't get back rank checkmated. I guess the queen covers it, but I suppose I can just go here and try to trade off. Or here. Yeah, I mean I should be winning that end game because it's, let me check. Would I be winning this in game? Yeah, it's in my favor at least. I imagine they would go here, 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 take, behind it. Yeah, I think it's at least an advantage. All right, let's go check in on Bitcoin, 30.8. So, okay, so El Salvador just bought 500. Yeah, guys, the Luna thing, I mean, it's a 47 bucks. I don't even own Luna anymore. I did own it, if that tells you something, but I don't own it anymore. The first time I bought Luna was at 40 bucks, and I feel like I got lucky that it went up. I took out my initial investment at 100, sold more at 70, and sold the rest at just a few hours ago in the 50s. So I no longer own Luna. I I hate to see the altcoins drop a lot, but the truth is when you get into these bear markets, the altcoins are riskier than you think they are. Okay, they just are, and um, you need to protect the downside risk. I've said before many times, altcoins remain really risky right now. I don't say that lightly. I don't put out these warnings lightly. They are very risky. All right, let's keep playing chess because that's more fun. Yeah, we are in the lower regression band now. If you had told me when I like 10 years ago that one day I would stream on YouTube, play chess, and have almost 2,000 people watching me, I don't know what I would have thought. Especially because I'm not really that good at chess compared to a lot of like the streamers. There's probably some really good chess people in the audience cringing at some of the moves I make. So I won a pawn. That's not a good move, because now I just take the queen. Good game. Tough luck. All right, we'll play Paul. This is a 5-minute game. Let's try to stick to 3 minutes if we can in the future. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and double those pawns up. Oh no, not double them up. I just want to get the double bishops is off what I mean. I want to get the double bishops off. I like having 2 bishops to their 1. So, here I should probably castle. Maybe go here. So here. I don't know about that one. Unless I'm missing something. So and I can just take this. Oh wait, the queen. I still could just take it though. I think I'll just go ahead and trade off queens. And I will get another pawn. Okay. Bring this back to guard that. Here. I mean, okay. I think we'll just push the pawn. And push the pawn. Hopefully I'm not going to get checkmated here. I don't think I am, but I can be wrong. Check. Check. No, I don't want to lose that one. I'm not really sure what the best move is right here. I'll just come back. Dang it, I just dropped the rook. Not even paying attention. All right. Now I'm probably gonna lose. Probably gonna lose now. Okay, now I pinned their rook. That works out for me very well, actually. So I think I'll just go push that. Bitcoin's at 30.7. Yeah. Good game. They're basically in zigzag. I can keep just moving, and eventually I'll just take all their pawns, and they can't do anything about it. All right. Bitcoin's at 30.7. Dominance is still stubborn as ever. The Nasdaq's down 3.5%. Why do you guys want to talk crypto? This is a chess channel. All right, guys. Let me ask you some questions. All right, so if we capitulate, how long would it take to be back at 40K? You could always have a run back to 40K. I mean, look at what happened in 2018. We dropped from 6K to 3K, and then we went back up to 14K by the next summer. So, I mean, if we capitulate to 20K, you could easily see us back at 40K, in the next year. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it wouldn't be that far fetched for us to have a rally back to 40. Yeah, I mean, so I know there's some stuff with MicroStrategy. Their cost basis is like 30.7. I mean, I think there is something about a margin call in one of the recent, but not until 28 or 21K or something like that. I don't know. And don't quote me on this. And even then, I don't even think they would get margin called because I think they would just add more Bitcoin to the account to not get margin called. Could be wrong about that, but I don't. I'd have to imagine they have some type of a plan in that situation, but I don't really know. I certainly do not recommend trading this stuff on leverage because you can easily get wiped out. You can easily get wiped out. What's my favorite board game right now? Well, chess is always my favorite, but one of the ones I've been playing a lot recently is Through the Ages. Does anyone play Through the Ages? I play it on my phone. It's like an app. Thoughts on the dollar topping? It might be topping, but I'm in the camp that it's going to go higher. I think it's ultimately going to go higher than 104. Yeah, I think they would just provide more collateral at 21K is my understanding, so that they don't get margin called. That's my understanding. I don't fully know, but that's what I think they would do. Yeah, I don't know that I don't think the dollar is going to top right here. I think it's more likely it goes higher. That's what that's sort of like what my gut says. I mean, my gut has been wrong before about some things, but I think the dollar is going to go higher for a few months. I've never played Minecraft. No. I have played Twilight Struggle, Daniel. He says he's played through the ages. Have you ever heard of Twilight Struggle? Yeah, I've heard. I've played Twilight Struggle. It's a two-player game. But to be completely honest, I'm not huge on dice games. Like, I mean, I know like Settlers of Catan and Twilight Struggle. There's a lot of like dice rolling and stuff. I mean, I like those games somewhat, but I'm not as big on them as other games. Why is Ethereum holding up so well against Bitcoin? Ask me again in a month, and I don't think it will still be holding up well against Bitcoin. I have seen the movie called Pi, yes. Someone says ADA holders are wrecked. That's true. But to be fair, all altcoin holders are wrecked. I mean, this is not the time to discriminate against one altcoin or another. They're all in the same camp. All altcoins right now are in the same camp. Even some stable coins are kind of in that camp, right? All altcoins are wrecked right now. Everyone's hurting. And I'll tell you again. I mean, altcoins are risky. They're not. Altcoins are not where you want to be in a risk-off environment. Someone says they have money, they have five figures in cash. If it were your money, what would you be doing with it right now? I'd probably just sit tight. I mean, it honestly depends on your own circumstances, but I think there's a lot of evidence to suggest that Bitcoin will eventually make its way down to the 200-week moving average. Whether it happens this month or 3 months from now, I don't really know. I'd probably sit tight on it. Glad you got out your alts, Jeff, a couple days ago. I've never played Warhammer. No, I've never played Warcraft. Someone says Near is holding pretty well. I don't really follow that one, so I don't really know. But I can go take a look. I mean, what is it on the day? It's down 10% on the day. I mean, look, guys, the altcoin charts, if they don't look bad yet, they probably will look bad. Okay, so I don't know what else to tell you. We're just in the altcoin reckoning. Okay, this is the altcoin reckoning for a while, so that's just what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm still bullish long term, but I mean, we're in like a winter right now. This is not the time to be bullish. Bitcoin trends higher with time. Yes, it does, but it also, goes to and from the regression bands, and we're now in the bottom regression band again. Look at this. You know, we've talked about this for a long time. Now we're back into it. We ventured on up to the top. Now we're going back to the bottom. So up here, then back down. Is Ether Bitcoin 0.05 in play? I think it is in play. I also think 0.04 is in play. I don't think Ether looks good right now. Not the Ether Bitcoin pair. I would love it. I would like to be bullish, but I can't be. I mean, I can't be during these market conditions. Ether Bitcoin's likely going down. Is volume essential to call it a capitulation? Maybe not, but it would give people more confidence, I think, if we had a lot of volume. Just kind of wipe everyone out that's going to get wiped out, and then we build fresh again. Yeah, I mean, the truth is markets across the board look bad. The S&P looks bad, the Nasdaq looks bad, everything looks bad right now. Are we in an accumulation phase of a lifetime on Bitcoin yet? No, no. If it goes down another 50%, then yeah, probably, but not yet. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I know El Salvador bought 500 Bitcoin, but they were also buying, at much higher prices as well. My thinking right now is that the market's unwinding a bit as the Fed continues to be hawkish, and it's not really any more complicated than that. The markets are risk off. An FM is looking for a game. CM. Okay, this guy's really good. This guy's gonna kill me. His rating is like 1,000 points higher than me, and this guy's gonna absolutely wreck me. If you guys want to see me get wrecked, this is where it's gonna happen right here. All right, I need to pay attention to this because um, I don't often play people that are this highly rated. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna trade off as much as I can because this guy is too good for me. Okay. Trade it off. I know I shouldn't take that pawn, but I'm going to anyways. And I'll learn my lesson later. I'm currently setting up a pawn, waiting to get wrecked by this guy. Is what is currently going on. Guess I'll take it. Because if I take the knight, then he'll probably just take the pawn. No, I'll just take that. So they're threatening checkmate, so that's not good. And so I probably should come here to block it. Yeah, this ain't good, guys. This is not good at all. I just lost. Yeah, I think I've lost because I can't really get away from this. If I go here, they'll just move the queen here, and I can't even block. They'll just take it. So I'm pretty sure this is lost. Completely lost. Yeah. And they're gonna take that and checkmate me, probably. This is fun. All right, good game. Where did I go wrong? Okay. They're already beating me at this point. They're up. Oh, look at this. For a very brief moment in time, I had a slight advantage. And then I gave it all away. What should I have done? I should have gone here. Okay. A very small advantage for a very brief moment. Okay. What should I have done here? Queen f6. You still go here. Take. No. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I lost. That person was good. Good game. No, I have not played Age of Empires 2. All right, guys, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you guys want to see more chess in the future, we might talk about crypto occasionally too. But I think we're going to go ahead and stop it, call it quits. See you guys next time. Bye.